it's okay.
Hi, we are Loons.
Things in life can go the other way. It's no reason to give up. It's our time to change. Enjoy the smallest things, the smallest things.
I was kind of doing like this solo project at the start, and me, like years and years back, me and Bailey and Eli were in this like little boy band back in like 2013 or something. And we played like a couple of little shows, and then we disbanded. And then I've just been kind of listening to a lot of surf rock and the surf pop like in the last 2-3 years. And then I've been like nagging Bailey for like 2 years to join my band, which was like a one-man band. And then we were looking for a guitarist, and Eli was like, I'm available. I was like, cool. And then we kind of had like some bassists that were like temporary bassists. And then Meso was like nagging us to like join the band for like ages. And then we're like, alright, we'll give him a shot. And then he played his first show, and I said like full set to Bailey. I was like, it's like, he's the bassist, he's the one. And then so yeah, we've just been like
gelled.
Yeah. So it was just like, a whole big group of bands out pretty much, and then get up on stage and perform the songs, and lots of fun. It's good.
So we were like figuring out like heaps of band names. It took us like 2 hours to like figure out a band name, and then we just came to the band name Loons, and then just figured out, because we're like a bit of a crazy band, got a bit of like a whack. I don't know. We're just crazy.
Whack vibe.
Yeah, whack vibe.
So it's like short for lunatics kind of deal.
Yeah.
I was just like getting so lazy and stuff at home, like during isolation period. So I just pulled out an acoustic guitar and started writing a song, and that was it. And then I sent it through to the boys, because we were obviously in isolation. And then when it died down a bit, we took it to the studio.
We went to the studio and we didn't really know what we were like playing. Like we kind of didn't know our parts, so we just booked it, got there and figured it out as we were there. And added, like, we've got synth in there, layers of vocals, all sorts of cool effects on there that just started from like just an acoustic guitar and vocals. So yeah, it's pretty cool.
Shout out that mate, Fraser Marshall.
Yeah, Fraser's our producer.
Those little legends.
Laziness was like the key.
Yeah.
So it kind of
It's actually perfect.
Yeah.
Like we just used my garage and
it fell into our hands.
just ramped it up, just put TVs and couches in there and just like filmed it in there, and it worked perfectly.
Basically, I wrote like lots of the songs in just like my bedroom, and then I took them to the boys. And
Elijah's like the ring master, I'd say. He like comes to us, oh boys, I wrote another song, it's so cool. And it's this bare bones, we're insulting something, it's really good. It's this bare bones track, and we had a little listen to it, and in rehearsal I suppose just add on it, add some licks and riffs, and then we record it and it's completely different again.
Just the drums completely.
Yeah, everything is completely changed again and turned into what people did.
like we could start out with like what sounds like it could be a punk track, and it just turns out to be like a pop kind of rock song.
Yeah.
Which is like kind of what happened to the latest one. At the start it was sounding a bit like rough, like kind of like not hard punk, but like just that kind of real punky vibe. And then it ended up changing into like that kind of surf pop, like with a bit of distortion added on top. So I think the obvious one is you can't get together and jam them out.
Yeah.
It's so rough, and also like I don't know about you boys, but like performing is a big part as well. Like you get inspired when you perform to other people, then the next day you nail it and you're like, oh, let's write a song, let's bring something new out.
I like a local band, Mission Banana. They've just got some really nice riffs, really good to listen to. We're mates with them, they're really nice guys, so yeah, I would say they're my favourite Australian band at the moment.
I reckon like Poppy Dad has like influenced like some of our music and like the some of my like drumming styles as well.
I mean, like Skeggs is probably like one of my all-time favourites. Yeah, they kind of like shaped my music taste.
I suppose Junior and our boys. Like,
Oh yeah.
after we were in, yeah, boys over there, after meeting them, that was pretty sick. Just felt heaps close to them.
I mean, it's gonna sound bad how unprofessional we are. In the sense of, yeah, like we're not serious. We don't want to take ourselves seriously. Like we just kind of want to be four mates who are playing music and because we love it. You know?
Yeah.
And we're trying to like almost evolve our style to like we probably haven't even like found a pop like solid style yet. Like everything we've been doing is still there's been like something new added each time.
Five genres.
Yeah, we're like 8 different genres at the moment. But yeah, I mean,
Yeah, like what I just said, like we're different, like we're mates that like formed the band. We're not like in the band to perform or whatever. Like we're still a big part of like being mates while playing is like the best thing you could like have.
It's more than just music. Festival.
yeah, well, we want like we've been like offered kind of a festival slot hopefully in the end of the year, but obviously that'll like depends on COVID-19 and whatever. But like yeah, we want to go on tour. We're trying to get signed actually. We've had a couple of offers, but we're not sure that they're just right for our band. But yeah, like we're just looking to take it to the next level, perform bigger, better places. Hopefully Sydney, Melbourne, all the big kind of general cities, and take it from there, see where it goes. A fair few singles to try and really build the fan base, and then when it gets big enough, hopefully do an album. Yeah, that's kind of like we were advised by the producer of Skeggs. He was like, "Oh, I will drop an album until your followers a bit bigger." So we're like, "Oh, well, that makes a lot of sense." So from there, listen to the guys who know.
It's alright. Sometimes things can feel so strange that you can't sleep at night. Hearts are cold and beds are warm in the summertime. In the summertime. And I've tried to tell you, but you still won't listen. And things just are so different when you're living from a distance. And my girl, she wants to travel, but I ain't got any money, so I will probably sit here watching TV in my bedroom. Yeah. Oh yeah.
I reckon Monaco.
Yeah.
One of
That
them.
was my first thought.
Yeah. Really cool.
I reckon it would be cool to get like a rapper.
A rapper, Denzel Curry.
What's this turning into? No, Love Cordial's our final answer. There you go. Overall, as a musician,
Yeah.
I reckon Green Day's American Idiot for me. That really pulled it for me. Like, starting getting into guitar and more musical. And yeah, that's really big one for me.
Silverchair's Young Modern when I was like 6 or something when it came out. I loved listening to that. That's kind of what got me into liking music when I was like younger and like always wanted to like perform and stuff. So Silverchair's stuff, yeah.
For me, it was probably like the Barman Neil Mind. Like I remember driving back from Boston with my dad and he just chucked it in the thing. I was like, "What is this?" Like my dad's cool. It's like in the bar, right? And then like I like just spam listening to that thing. And now I reckon it's kind of shaped me as a musician.
There's not really like an album that's influenced, but like more like I reckon most of the music from like Red Hot Chili Peppers has like influenced my drumming.
Reason to give up, it's
I reckon
TV in my bedroom.
No, I reckon Under the Thunder by Skeggs is an absolute banger.
Yes.
I'm loving that one so much.
And I've tried to tell you.
SpongeBob.
Some of the little explosions probably.
Transformers.
I reckon super bad.
Oh, yeah.
That'd be so funny. I love that.
Hannah Montana. All the way. Hannah Montana.
Hannah Montana. Yeah.
Only concert.
Green Day, May 10, 2015. Hands down, like the best concert I've ever been to. Right at the front.
21 Pilots, I reckon. They were like amazing musically. They were like so engaging. It's really so cool.
I saw Queen this year, I think, with Adam Lambert. That was pretty good. I've only ever been to one concert other than that, so I'll have to pick that over this year.
Ooh.
Taylor Swift.
I'd say probably the Dua Lipa. I like a bit of her stuff.
Just like looking at her.
I'd say Tekashi 69.
I don't know, I kind of like the Camp Rock 2 soundtrack.
It's not even joking.
I've been listening to that a lot recently. I don't know if it's a phase. I don't know if it's a phase or anything, but I enjoy the soundtrack.
Spice Girl.
Really?
Yeah, we look pretty fit in the Spice Girls.
Yeah, I reckon
So
Spice
Spice
Girls.
Girls.
Really suits us. Suits us.
Dino Spice. Just taking Valley's name.
What's yours? Lanky Spice.
Maybe I look 20 years older than I should be Spice.
That's pretty good. I can feel that.
Yeah, relate to that one.
Stick with the same thing. I look 3 years younger than I should be Spice. So yeah. Yeah, that's got fine. That's it.
Yeah, the Foo Fighters.
When I was 10 and Mom said, do you want to learn an instrument? Drums. Pretty straightforward, I can hit stuff.
Oh boy. My brother actually is a huge inspiration for me. He started learning bass guitar, and I'm like, well, you know what? Those drums are pretty simple because I was a pretty simple kid. So I just started hitting things and then learned drums, and then eventually started listening to other bands, and like guitar was also pretty cool, and I just started branching and music.
I was like 4 or 5 when I wanted like a change in my mind from wanting to be like a paleontologist to a musician. I wanted to be like a dinosaur.
For like a 5-year-old.
No, dead set. Like I loved dinosaurs when I was a little kid. Dead set. And then I was like, oh, you know, I kind of started listening to some more music. I was like, oh, this would be fun to do. And then like, I was listening once myself. I don't know.